Hello guys, this is teacher Mandy again. Nice to see you all here. And in last section, we learned 2.1 in the lesson 2, right? Which is what's your number, right? Do you remember that? That is like a section, a lesson about like track your numbers, like your fitness tracker, which can record your calories or the steps that you work, right? So today our topic is about where's your workspace, and we're gonna talk about your workspace. And before that, we're gonna think about two questions here. One is, where is your workspace? Think about if someone asks you, where is your workspace? How do you answer this question? Is that right? So some of you may work in a company, some of you may work in a school, and your office gonna in the school or in the company. Is that right? Okay. For me, I'm a Chinese lecturer and English lecturer. So I have two work office in my university. One is under a Chinese program, which is in the building 7. Okay, another one is here in the language center, 3rd floor. Okay, so I have two workspace. Okay, two offices for myself. How about you guys? Where is your workspace? Okay, and workspace is like not a fixed place that everybody should should stay there forever or something. No, it can be like any places that you enjoy to work there. So in that case, we can choose our workspace as well. For example, we can see in the picture, some people may choose work in a cafeteria or work in like a hotel or work in or some quiet place like a Amazon, right? Okay, and some like a cafe, like restaurants or something like that, right? It's up to you. Some people may prefer to stay in their bedroom because it's quiet and clean and you have everything around you, which are all belong to yours, right? So it depends on ourselves. Okay, it doesn't matter where should be, but we need to make ourselves comfortable and we are happy to work there. Okay. Now, we're gonna learn some vocabulary here. Do you use these vocabulary in your workspace, or do you use these things in your workspace? Okay. So look at the pictures here. We have several things here. Like the first one is what? How do we read the first picture here? The first one is calendar, right? It's calendar. Okay, calendar is something to show you the date, like which month, which date, okay, or even which year, right? So normally if we say a calendar, we gotta know the date and month. We can mark the important date here in the calendar. Is that right? Okay. Second one, what is this? This is called document. Document. Okay. Document is something like put the documents here. Okay, your papers, your printed papers here. Okay. Next one is files. We can see here. Here I have different files, right? Next one is headphones. Headphones. Headphones is like yes, you can see the picture. You can listening to music, or even you can use for having class or listening to a lecture, right? Yeah. So we have headphone. Next one is keyboard. This one is called keyboard. Okay, keyboard is something you can type, ABCD there, spelling. Okay, sometimes you have Thai language here, right? English, Thai, or even Chinese, right? Okay, next one is called what? Now look at here. Look at in this side. Okay, look at here. This one is mouse. Mouse. Okay, we can say it's a mouse. Yeah. This is a mouse. Okay, we can use for our computer every day, right? So this is a mouse. Okay, and next one is, look at the next picture, please. Okay, next one is what? Is notes, right? Next one is notes. Okay, we have notes, like we take some notes. Okay, write in a piece of paper, take some notes. Okay, next one is outlet. Yeah, normally we don't know how to say this one, right? If we are not native speakers, but this one is outlet, okay? If right now we know how to say it, it's called outlet, okay? You can insert inside the outlet. Okay, next one is what? Next one is screen. Okay, we say this one is screen, okay? So we may use the screen for study, right? Like every device is electronic devices has a screen. Is that right? Okay, and we need to know the textbook as well. Textbook is a kind of book that for learning, study, or teaching, right? Last one is what? Wi-Fi. We say it's Wi-Fi, right? Okay. I hope this vocabulary you guys know it well. Okay. Maybe just one or two you are not familiar. Is that right? Okay. Do you have these things in your workspace? I think, yeah, we should have, right? Should have all of these. Yeah. Okay. Now we see, read a passage, please. Okay. So discuss the workspace in the pictures. What's good and bad about them? Are these places better than the other places in exercise 2A? Why or why not? Okay, look at the pictures here in the right side here. Okay, so the first one is beautiful. Second one is also beautiful. Third one is like in kind of like in the train or subway, right? In the train. So discuss, think about it. Which one do you prefer and why? Okay, now look at here. Now let's read the passage together, okay? And to learn some sentences here. Now let's read one by one. First one, this is my office. Well, kind of. There are lots of tables here. These small ones on the left are my favorite. I often have meetings in here, and there's lots of space to sit and see the same screen. There's free Wi-Fi, and the coffee is excellent too. Okay, now look at the second one. Where do I work? In the spring and summer, I like to sit under these trees. All my notes and files and textbooks are on my laptop, so I don't need anything else. There's a more over there, so I can have something to drink or snack when I want. Okay. Number three, this is where I usually study. I live a long way from school, so I'm here for 2 hours every day. Do you see that seat with the table on the left? That's my favorite one. It's always quiet. I listen to music with my headphones. There's an electrical outlet between the seats. Okay, so which picture, like which paragraph describe which picture, right? So it's actually is easy to see, right? Okay, this is my office. There are a lot of tables there, right? So it should be the like have the same screen, Wi-Fi, a lot of the first one is like a lot of favorite, like something like this, right? So we like talk about the personal things like coffee, right? So it should be the second B picture. Is that right? Okay, and so number one should be the B, talking about the B picture. Okay, number two, talk about what? Under these trees, right? So should there be any trees? Yes. Okay. So should be picture A, right? Last one is like study. I live a long way from school, so I'm here for 2 hours every day. So like and something outlet between the C's, so we can see C's here. So we should talk about picture 3. Is that right, everyone? Yes. Okay. So we can guess which picture according to the passage. Okay. Now let's see the questions here. What is the primary function of demonstrative pronouns? What is demonstrative pronouns? Just see the picture in the passage here. We can see demonstrate. What is demonstrative pronouns? Demonstrative pronouns like this, that. Okay, so A, show ownership. B to indicate location of proximity. Third one, C is to replace nouns to avoid repetition. D is to ask questions. So to indicate location or proximity, is that right? So what is called demonstratives? So we have these, that, those. This is called demonstratives. Okay? Or you can say demonstratives, or demonstratives. Okay, so we have these, that, these, and those, right? Then we have English grammar here, there, singular or plural. These and that is singular. These and those are plural, right? So for singular, we need to is. For plural, we need to use are. Is that right? Demonstrative pronoun plus verb. Okay, for example, do you want this? Okay, this pen is red. These pens are blue. Also, demonstrative adjective plus noun. Okay, so this is not hard. Okay, everybody, just review what we have learned maybe in like a few years ago, right? When we started to learn English, we know this, but we don't know how it called, right? But we use it every day. Like this book right here, like close. That book is not close, it's a little bit far, okay? So we say that, right? So these books, so it's longer, these, okay? So these books is like, we need to use the plural way. And those, or th, those books, okay? Those books here. Okay, that's it for these, that, these, and those. Okay, so next one is about types of determiners. So look at it here. Determiners, this one we call determiners, like the, and. Okay, so this is definite and indefinite articles. Use this method to help you identify different types of determiners and use them in your writing. Okay. Second one is about possessive determiners like her, his, our, mine, your, their. So their house is in London. So this is called possessive determiners. Next one is interrogative. Here. Interrogative determiners. So we have which, what, whose. So this is called interrogative determiners. Next one is demonstrative determiners. So we have these, those, these, and that, right? And the next one we call quantifiers. Quantifiers here. Quantifiers. Here, quantifiers. Okay, quantifiers. So we have more, less, any, few, lots of, some, many, right? Even I have 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 or several enough. So this is called quantifiers. This is called demonstrative determiners. This is called interrogative determiners. This is called possessive determiners. This is called definite and indefinite articles. Okay, so we just know these articles, and we will learn these in the sentences, and we have learned many already, right? Because we've been learning English for so many years now. So we are familiar with these, but sometimes we need to pay attention to the grammar as well. Is that right? Okay, so look at these. Which sentence correctly uses the demonstrative pronoun these? Okay, now look at A. This is my friends. Is that right or wrong? These are my friends. This has a blue color. This is too expensive. Which one? The answer should be B, right? And we say demonstrative determiners, right? Demonstrative determiners. So we should use are. These are my friends. Okay, cannot use E because this is a plural way. This is a plural way. Okay, so should use plural. Are, has is singular. Is singular. A is singular too. Okay, now let's see. Next one about we do this activity together. Okay, so objective is like practicing using demonstrative pronouns to describe objects. Okay, if you have a friend with you, so you can do it together. If you don't have, it's okay. So bring 5 various objects to class and use pictures of objects. Place the objects at different distance from the students. Ask student to describe each object using the correct demonstrative pronoun this, that, these, or those, and give an answer. Okay. For example, we can say, this is a red apple. That is a big book. These are my favorite pens. Those are his shoes. And records through TikTok not more than 2 minutes. Okay. So everyone prepare a group of things, like several things. For example, what's this? How to say it? If I put it here. So we can use singular way. This is a phone. This is a phone, right? And this one is what? We can say this is a mouse. This is a mouse, right? And we can say this one. This is glasses, right? This is a pair of glasses, right? This is glasses. This is a pair of glasses, okay? And what else? Yeah, and we see this one. What is this? This is a disk, right? This is a disk, USB disk, right? This is a disk. Okay, USB disk. Okay. And if you have many things, right? Like not just one things, like for example, these are what? We have 1, 2, 3 at least, right? And we can have more if we have, right? Yes, we can have more. So these are what? So we say these are pens. These are pens. Is that right? So if we just refer to these are pens, right? Pen. These are pens. Okay, we don't specify which pen it is, pencil or which color. If we just say these are pens, right? Okay, like we say it in a general way. We say it in a general, not care too much about the detail. Okay. Okay, if it's a little bit far from us, you can just say, for example, I just put it the table, right? So you can say, those are pens, okay? And we have a lot of books here in the office. You can say, those are books. Those are books, like a little bit far from you. If it's near you, you can say these for singular, just one, okay? If like many, you just say at least 2, you can say these. If we're a little bit far from you, you can say that or those, right? I think it's not hard at all. Is that right? Okay, just need to practice more. Okay, do you guys have any questions? Okay, if you have any questions, okay, you can ask me in the line group, or you can ask me in language center as well. Okay, you can ask any teacher. Okay, before we finish this lesson, and we can like give you guys a homework. Okay. So your homework is like to write down 5 sentences. Write down 5 sentences, okay? With the demonstrative pronouns. Write down. You can use any objects, okay? But write 5 sentences with the present simple tense. Okay? So after you finish, you can send me to check, or you can exchange your ideas with your classmates, okay? Or you can ask other teachers as well, okay? So I will see you in the next class, and don't forget to submit your homework. Okay, take care everybody. I see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for your listening.